I go back to the time United Nations, they declare every year the year of special focus, the year of this child, the year of this, year of that. In 1983, they declared for the first time the year of the disabled. It meant that all the member countries, I think there were 80 at that time, all the health ministers of the member countries had to meet at a particular place, a famous meeting, Leeds Castle. And there the figures of disablement, of the disabled, world figures, were available for the first time. 500 million people disabled. But more important for these health ministers was the projected graph of 1 billion by the year 2000. This was an alarming figure, and in the discussion they felt the only way to stem this growth was to focus on prevention. This idea was placed before General Assembly. And here also at the meeting, prevention, and that all governments have to bring in the private sector and the NGOs known as equal partners. This idea was placed before General Assembly, and it was passed as a General Assembly resolution. All member countries had to focus on prevention, and all the private sectors and everyone should be brought in as equal partners. Now it was felt not easy in the discussion for the private sector to work with the governments as partners. So they decided to appoint an eminent gentleman by the name of Sir John Wilson to be like the ambassador, and they named the project Impact. Sir John was appointed to go to these third world countries and see how they can work together. Mrs. Indira Gandhi was addressing General Assembly there at that time. So she said to Sir John, you come to India first. I will facilitate your visit. Sir John comes to India and meets the most eminent businessman of the country, Mr. J.R.D. Tata. Mr. Tata calls all his managing directors to meet Sir John and hear what he has to say. Then Mr. Tata said, this is precisely what Tata's is all about. But we are not here to give you the check and say goodbye. That's the last thing we will do. We want to make sure that any project of this nature is professionally organized in a very professional manner. So we are going to donate to you for 6 months, one of our senior managers. And that was me. I come from the corporate world into faraway villages and face a lot of things, but my job was to make sure that everything was professional. We have now created like the 10 commandments. Everyone working with us, you'll find it, has to sign that they have to treat the women well, and all the things. So if I could say so, I have brought it a very high level of corporate work. So it wasn't 6 months, it's now many, many years. Impact then was launched by the government of India, by President at that time, President Gyani Zail Singh, with a government order, which you will see. So we have got now the privilege of being officially partners of the government. All our focus was prevention and cure. Prevention and cure is not easy to understand. But it so happens that we stick our neck out. That's our mission statement. Just go. The worst that you can get is a no. And NO means next opportunity. So we have got a train, we've got many things, and the train has we've just completed 1 million patients, all free of cost. All with the donated services of international and local doctors, the best from around the world. They come. Our train is a very modern train. It's got the best equipment with donations that we have received. But basically, if you ask me, what is the secret of the success? Give the ownership to the people. We are here to support you, but it's your child. Make sure, or your problem. And when they realize it's their problem, they come in droves, because they have to make sure that their child is well with their child. So that's the story of success. Give the ownership to the people. Because I come from a corporate world, Mr. J.R.D. Tata and a lovely office. And then I move into things I don't know, but I'm learning. Even today, I'm learning. So always keep your hand like that. We are there to help you, and we are here to learn. You teach us. And then the partnership comes perfect. It's a wonderful partnership with everyone we work with. The train, as I said, is a runaway success. Impact India was the first project, first of the year Impact project. We are now in 19 countries. They come to us. China came and saw our train, and they have got 4 Lifeline Express trains. They built it up, and the way we do it. So we just go, stick your neck out, as you will see. No, I wouldn't say, not that I have seen. In the village, yes, but not, because we have our staff, we have 25 of them of the village, boys and girls, they're all working towards one goal. You don't have to know everything. You learn on the spot. It's not, because each village might be different. Each area might be different, you see. So you have to learn on the spot, but you use your facilities and your contacts to be able to do the right thing. Now with alcoholism, for instance, in the papers all over was written that one of the priests in Bandra, where I stay, won Padma Shri for his work on alcoholism. So promptly I went and saw him and help us, and he is helping us on this field. So basically, you don't have to know everything. You learn on the spot, and your contacts. You must have contacts where you can go to. But even if you don't have contacts, you just go and ask to see the minister, and you will get it. How did we get the train? This is the world's first hospital on a train. How did we get the train? This is just stick your neck out. Do what you are supposed to do. You know what you're supposed to do it. Keep your primary health health center open. If it's supposed to be open, on the board is written from 8 o'clock to 10 o'clock, whatever, be there. See that the service is given.
Okay. So basically follow the routes.
Follow the routes.
Okay.